This is the castle at Jindrichuv Hradec. It is the seat of the Lords of Hradec, and the grey round tower is the oldest part of the castle, and one in which a female energy line seems to be magnified by that tower, one of 3 examples that we've discovered in the Czech Republic. Down this street is the Church of John the Baptist, now part of the City Museum, and this church may well also have been built initially by the Templar Order, and we believe that it holds the secret to the Templar treasure. The treasure, of course, is not monetary but spiritual, and it's held secretly in paintings on the walls, the 14th and 13th century artwork inside the church, the subject of another video, which I'll post a description of below. This, just outside of Jindrichuv Hradec, is Vituv Hrad. This is the second of the Lords of Hradec alternative castle prior to moving to the one in the city. We had looked for it before and not found it. We ran out of time. But on this trip, not only did we find it, but we discovered that it was on the Templar positive line, and the energies here were quite strong. This is the location that the Templars were supposed to have had secret rituals of a dubious nature. We'll never know the truth, but perhaps those rituals helped to build the energies at this location. It certainly has a magnificent view of the surrounding landscape and would have been an ideal place to have a castle. Now, having found this, we decided that we would walk along the river valley and try to find our way to the campsite at Jindrich, wherever has a favourite lake. At the lake are some beautiful energies and a male Type 4 line passing through it. So we tracked our path and set off along this river, dowsing and admiring the scenery as we went. And oh my goodness me, is it a beautiful place, and a place that we will certainly go back to when the weather is better and the sun is shining. Funnily enough, whilst up there in the wind and the cold, I got out my camera and I videoed myself telling you all about the castle, the Templar treasure, the atmospheres and everything else, only to discover when I got home that the only pictures that I was left with were the ones before and after my speech, because when I switched on the camera I was actually switching it off, and when I switched it off I was switching it on. So unfortunately I'm missing that piece. This is some of that footage now of me just holding the camera whilst walking along, checking to see if the castle was on the male line, which of course it was. It's quite slippery, wet, freezing, with the wind blowing, and we hadn't seen the sunshine in this part of the world for at least 2 months. Just this constant greyness, often with thick fog and mist, freezing fog. Since the solstice, the weather seems to have improved, and it's more of a reasonable normal winter now. Here's some information about the Vituv fort, as it's called, and it's in English, so you can actually stop the video and read the local description. You'll also read about the Templar treasure and how so many people have looked for the treasure at this location without any luck. Me being a geologist, I was interested in the rock formations along the valley, but it really was a very picturesque and very beautiful valley. Lots of little waterfalls and current like this here, and lots of distractions along the way to admire and really feel good about nature and being in nature, and about being joyous to be alive. The magical side of life was all there, everywhere around us, and we were in awe. As we walked along the river valley, I was dowsing and I kept on picking up the positive Templar line as we went along this valley. It seemed to track, to some extent, this river, and so I got to fill in a gap on my map. And finally, we did find Eva's Lake. She loves this spot. It's her favourite little place. As I say, there is a Type 4 positive line running through it. It's not the Templar line, but this is just up on the top of a hill. Down the hill in the direction the camera's facing is the campsite that we usually stay at, and we approach the lake from the other direction. All in all, we had a fabulous day. It was a wonderful walk, and we took a different route back, which wasn't quite so scenic, but got us back faster. Please do like and share these videos if you enjoy them. Tell people about them, it all helps. Thank you.